Damn. I'll give it a minute or two. Give it a minute or two. All right. Look like no live stream today. Looks. Uh-oh. So it look like no live stream today. All right. Trying to get somewhere where they have Wi-Fi. I know it ain't hella late. People at work. Friday afternoon. Okay, so yeah, Shar, what's up with it, man? Like me and you, huh? Oh man, just have a free moment and I have some Wi-Fi. So you know, just gonna try to get on here and chronicleize. Trying to get on here and chronicleize my first day, which was yesterday. This is the start of day 2, but it's in the morning, so it's kind of don't count yet. But I was gonna talk about my day yesterday. See, I'm waking up, puffy eyes. You know where I'm at. Got to be somewhere with that Wi-Fi. The Wi-Fi is not the best in my hotel, and that's the issue. So I'm either gonna change rooms because I'm kind of on the suite top floor, and they swearing up and down that's Wi-Fi. But I think what it is I'm so high up, the signal's not getting up to where I'm at. So either I'm gonna switch rooms or I might switch hotels. So I'm trying to get somewhere where they got Wi-Fi. Then I go from my little burner phone. I go to Claro here in the mall. I'm literally around the corner from a mall. Why this Claro happen to be temporary, like closed, reconstruction? I'm like, God damn. But that's kind of important, so I'll probably use Uber to go to another Claro, probably in another mall or go shop. But it would have been clutch if this Claro right here in this mall would have worked. Then I could have put a SIM card for this country on my little burner phone, and that would have been a YouTube phone. So I'm on my American phone, so I'm just using the Wi-Fi in Starbucks. So I'm trying to get to you when I can. So I said, people don't pull up. They don't pull up. They won't hear this crazy story. Shout out to the people in my groups on WhatsApp. They know what's up. But WhatsApp and YouTube, two different things. So the food wise, there's one spot I did. Matter of fact, before I end this stream, I'll walk over there because I'm sitting in Starbucks in the mall on ground floor, but right outside the door is a food court area where they got some of everything, and that's where I ate yesterday. You know, they got American type shit, and they got their own shit. So they got the Pizza Huts, the KFC, the Burger King, but they got their own shit. So I ate at, I think, a place called Polo's, and basically you make plates. Kind of all you can eat. You go around, you make your own plate with their dishes and weigh it type shit. I did that yesterday. I'm actually looking right at it across from where I'm at. Hold on. Yeah, you guys can't see. Well, see, like that's the Pizza Hut, but the that Polio, that's where I ate yesterday. But anyway, I haven't even got, one, I ain't the biggest foodie like that, but, so anyway, what I'm gonna talk about is why, so here in Lima, Peru, man. So after I ate that big ass meal yesterday, man, they gave me a food coma. I went and laid my ass down. I didn't get up till at night. I'm not gonna fuck around with all you can eat no more because big balls, I can eat a lot. But so I woke up And I said, before I mess with the street meat, let me go to the biggest brothel out here. So the biggest brothel out here is called La Serenetas, something like that. It's hella big, bro. It has 2 floors. It has like 150 rooms and well over 100 girls. It's not quite a girl room, and maybe on the weekends it is. Maybe like on a Friday and Saturday it probably is. I went last night, which was Thursday, and on last night, Thursday, damn if they didn't have, maybe they didn't have 100 girls, but they 60, 70 girls. It was packed. And one thing that's cool about it, they have a stage in the main like room, in the bar room, where they have like actual shows. They have shows like every 30 minutes to an hour. It's like a full-on show. Like, so they'll use some of the girls, you know, they would like dress them up and put them on stage to be singing and dancing. They were dancing to Beyonce type shit. One was hella funny, man. They played it's a Nicki Minaj song, but that uses the old school Sir Mix-a-Lot. I like big butts and I cannot lie. And Nicki Minaj is rapping, and they're using the big butts. So they had some of their girls that had like the bigger butts on stage. It was like 4 of them dancing in like sync and it's this though, man. They had like a little theme. So they had the Dora Explorer thing, right? Pause. The Dora Explorer theme. So on the graphics behind them was Dora Explorer, and then the girls had the little Dora Explorer backpacks on, dancing. I mean, they put time into it. And then they even brought out some local rock star dude. I guess he's somebody out here. He had his full band up there. So I'm like, wow, this place goes all out on entertainment. Yeah, it's a brothel for hoes, but it goes full out with entertainment. So I was just drinking my drinks, you know me, I don't drink beer, so I was on the Smirnoffs. I was drinking the Smirnoffs, and I was just watching the shows, and then I hooked up with like one of the chicks. The chicks in there are top quality, pretty much. Those are, it's nothing less than an 8. Everything in there is an 8, some 9s, and you know, depending on people preferences, maybe some dimes. Everything in there was top notch. And the price, they say talk prices on YouTube, right? I'm not in Miraflores. I guess when Razor Rays get down, I don't know if he's not in communication, so that makes me to believe that he's probably en route on a plane. I kind of knew I was going to beat him down here because I got here Thursday. So I'm thinking Razor's going to pull up today on Friday. So he's not in communication, which make me believe that he's probably en route on a plane. So he'll probably get here today, hopefully. And he's going to stay in Miraflores. And then Miraflores is the tourist area where you're supposed to stay, right? So when he gets there, I'm going to go meet him in Miraflores. But I'm not in Miraflores. I'm in the hood. I'm in Mega Plaza Independencia. So there's no Kennedy Park by me. That Kennedy Park stuff is in Miraflores. I'm in the hood. I'm in Mega Plaza. But it's good in the hood, man. It's good in the hood. Yo, so I did so I was at that brothel. The big brothel is dope. They had the little shows. They had the little rock star dude come out. They had their girls on there dancing and singing. Like someone was dancing to a Beyonce song. It was kind of lit and festive. I had a few drinks, and I hooked up with this one chick from Ecuador. So Lima, Peru, period, is like some other places where you have a mixture of hella women from all over, right? It's more than just Peru chicks. You got a lot of Venezuelans. You have Ecuadorians. You have Colombians. So, yeah, it's lit. So, little situation. Like I said, I hooked up with the one at the brothel. No BBBJ. They wasn't trying to give boss no BBBJ, man. So I don't know what people you talking about. Man, I get it. I tried to offer more money. No BBBJ for boss, man. But it's all right. I went ahead and tried to make it do what it do. And I actually walked around to some others because they was looking good in there. And the price is only 15 US, 50 souls. So 100 souls is 30 US. 100 souls is 30. 50 souls is 15. And they go for 50 souls. 15 bucks. 15 bucks for 20 minutes. But they wasn't fucking with the BBJ. So I said, fuck it. So I caught the Uber back to my hotel. And one reason why I'm staying in this hood area, because they all through here up and down. Like right outside my hotel, like 1 or 2 blocks straight up from my hotel is a big wall. They all line up on that wall. They line up on that wall. And then they filter all around on top of that, but they're mostly by that wall. So I walked up to the mall to see what it do. I got back from the from the Brothel about 1 in the morning, and they were still out there. Now, when I left this area to go to the Brothel, it was around 9 p.m. and it was thick out there by the wall. It was thick. So I want to say the peak is probably like 10 or 11, right before midnight. Because when I left at 9, it was thick. When I got back at 1, it was lesser than it was at 9, but they were still out there. So I pulled one. I pulled one off the street meat. My groups know all this. I even shared the videos and pictures in my groups. Stuff I can't do on YouTube, right? So she came up to the room for 100 souls, $30, right? $30, 100 souls. So actually like double than the casa. The casa was 50. This street meat was 100. But we're talking $15 and $30. So what you gonna do with $30, right? And so I got my BBBJ, smashing all the shit. So now we're talking like 2 something in the morning. So after she left, I went back out and grabbed me some food from one of the street vendors, ate, and then went to sleep. And just woke up. And so my hotel serves breakfast, but that breakfast is whack, bro. I ate breakfast there the first day. I'm not eating breakfast anymore. Their breakfast consists of some scrambled eggs and some bread. Literally, I'm not lying. Some scrambled eggs and bread. Bread and eggs. They do give you some hot water for tea, and they do crush up some fruits for a smoothie. So a fruit smoothie, hot water for tea, eggs and bread. No meat, no bacon, not even bologna or salami, no meat. Just eggs and bread. I said, hell no. That's not worth me waking up. So again, this mall is right behind my hotel. So I came to the mall, and in the mall with Starbucks. But this mall, like I said, they got a lot of eateries inside the mall. So I won't do lunch here, because what I'm planning to do when I leave here, I'm gonna go back to the room and shower, and I'm gonna try a different zone today. If I don't Uber, I might try the bus just to do it and get on the bus line and go to a different zone. Out here is separated into zones. So the zone I'm in is Mega Plaza, but they have Lindsay, they have Zapita, obviously Miraflores, where all you gringos go. The gringos go to Miraflores. I'm only going to go to Miraflores when Rays get here, when Razor Rays get here, because I'm going to go there for him. So I don't want to go there twice for no reason. So I'm going to save Miraflores zone for whenever Razor Ray, whenever he show up. So that means I'm gonna try to hit a couple other zones. So I'm gonna try to hit at least Zapita zone, and maybe Lindsay zone. So it's still kind of early-ish here. It's not quite 12 noon yet. So it's hella hot, man. God damn, it's hot. It's hot at night. So you know it's hot now. So yeah, people walk with like sun umbrellas. I make sure I walk with my towel. It is hot. So I'm already walk back. I'm probably, since this is a mall, they actually have a grocery store here. I'm gonna buy some waters, like pack of waters for my room, stuff like that. And I'm gonna go back to my room. I'm gonna shower and change, and then I'm gonna probably catch the bus or Uber to a different zone to see what to do. Nah, I ain't going to no Machu Picchu, man. Nah. Anyway, I'll do that. I'm gonna decide that with Ray's. And if anything, I might do that on my last day, because this, like I said, it's hours. It's hours out the way. It's something to do. It's an excursion to say you did it. It's something to do. But I'm not really tripping on that. But if Ray's is on that, I'll do it. So I'm just basically, I'm waiting for Ray's to get to Lima. When he gets here, like I say, Ray's is going to stay up in Miraflores, but I'm down here in Mega Plaza. So while I'm waiting, I'm going to hit up another zone in the daytime and see what it do. But yeah, it's crazy. When you get to the airport, they have all these signs in the airport that say, like, they have a big mural painted on a wall saying, don't get into unauthorized taxis. I'm like, wow, that's something for them to put that as a big mural on the wall, like take up a whole space of a wall. I was like, God damn. So I was in my Uber last night going to the brothel, and then the Uber driver, he spoke a little English. He said, you speak Spanish? I said, no, not really. He said, man, only taxi an app. Only taxi an app. So I know what he's saying. So I said, so basically you're saying only Ubers? He said, yeah, only taxi and app. I said, yeah. I said, the airport, they kind of press that, don't be getting just regular ass taxis. But it's cool out here. I'm in the hood, but shit, people doing what they do. I'm a big dude, I'm not worried about it. I ain't worried about nobody running up on me. But at the same time, I'm not hopping in nobody's strange taxi either. They're very little where I'm at. Now, I'm sure in Miraflores, the English is a little better. Here, it's almost no English. How I'm getting around, I don't know. Maybe because I'm bossy boss. And people can read my vibes. I'm bossy boss. But very little English. Every now and again, you find one or two that can speak a tiny bit, but I got the almighty translator. So, and I don't do much. I mean, I mind my business. You know, I'm in and out. I just do what I do. So, I make it work. Believe it or not, I make it work. So, one thing I be tripping on. A lot of these countries do this, and this country is just as silly for this. If it's any blemish on their money, they act funny. So what I mean by that, I get to the airport and I exchange a little bit at the airport. They say don't exchange a lot at the airport because airports always give you the worst rate, right? So it's better to wait till you get in country and find like a local type a cambio exchanger. But I always want some walking money. So I went to the airport. When I was at the airport before I left, I exchanged like 300 US. 300 US got me over 900 of their dollars. So their money is 3 to 1. That's actually stronger than Brazil because Brazil is 5 to 1. So for my 300, I got 900 of their money. It was like 940. But I noticed even at the money exchanger in the airport, some of the money they gave me was all cruddy, right? I'm like, what the hell? Now I know a money exchanger is not a bank, but you still feel like it's an institution, it's an establishment. So here is this, money exchanger in the airport giving me cruddy money, whatever. So I go to my hotel. They did the debate and switch. I was going to put my hotel on my credit card, not even my debit, on my credit card. That's normally what I do in most of these places. They wait till I get here and say, oh, it's cash only. I'm like, what? It's a good thing I had just exchanged some of my USD for the Peruvian sols. And So I went to pay. A while, like the next morning, they saw me. They pulled out one of the 100 souls. It had a little tear on it. And they said, "Oh, we can't use this. We need another one." I said, "There's nothing wrong with that. I saw the tear, but you know, with the American dollar can be all the way toe up. It can be ripped up and put tape back on it. But in a lot of these countries, they don't play like that. If it's one blemish on a bill," and I said, "Ain't that a bitch?" That's literally what I got from the money exchange. I only been yesterday. I only been in the country for 12 hours. I don't have my own souls. That money came from the money exchange. They gave it to me. I'm giving it to you, and you don't want to take it. So now I'm stuck with a 100 that I can't use, which is $30. Fuck that, man. I'm gonna find like a bank up in here, and because they did me like that with another bill too. I think it was a 50. I think it was a 50 when at the Brothel last night. At the Brothel. When I was paying for my drinks, I brought in a 50, and one of the 50s had a tear on it. I said, wow. I said, this money, this silly. But the other countries do that bullshit too. It gets on my nerves. So, yeah, that's just minor. But like I said, the hotel I'm staying in, it's dope. You know, I got the room, jacuzzi room. I haven't even used the jacuzzi. So, since I'm paying extra, I'm going to use that jacuzzi tonight, goddammit. So I'm probably going to use it with a website chick because, like I told the story in my groups, when I went to the brothel last night, they was not trying to give up the BBBJ. At least the bossy boss. I don't know. So I messed with the one chick just cause, you know, I'm there. When in Rome, do like the Romans, right? And she was bad. All of them in it was bad. They had some badder than her. But no matter, none of them wanted to do the BBBJ up in there. So when I got back to my hotel, I went off the street that did it, and she was cool. She wanted to come back through, but she got to wait, man. So, I'm going to hit up some street meets in different zones, but what I'm probably going to do, I'm really going to start trapping off the websites. You know, the websites is not that much more. The quality is a little better. But on there, you know, they list their services. They would say, you know, natural oral, girlfriend experience, you know. So they would say that in their ad, in a classified posted, they would say it on their ad. And I'll probably get one to put her in a hot tub. Then I might do X. Shout out to Jay Rello. But Jay Rello, to do all the bullshit he do, I'll give him this. He's a genius for coming up with that X shit. Who would have thought? I mean, I guess, but I didn't think of it, right? But it makes perfect sense. You literally can do that. I just wouldn't have thought to do that. But so we'll see. But for the daytime, just for the daytime, for something to do, I am gonna go to another zone. I'm gonna check out another zone in the daytime. I'll probably be hungry then and probably get some food and see what's going on. And hey, shout out to Tim Howard. You just paid. I can't make that big. That's $9 out here. Shout out to Tim Howard for the $3. That's $9 out here. Everything's like triple. So, like the homie Lima Clip said when he came on my show the day before I left, he said that technically Lima, Peru's currency is pretty strong. And that's another reason why chicks from other countries come here to trap, because this currency is strong. This currency is stronger than Brazil currency. It's stronger than the Brazilian real or real. Today, yeah, now I think about it, This is probably one of the stronger currency countries I've been to, because I'm used to getting more back for my money. So even I know the 900 sound like a lot, but I'm used to more than that. Like if I would have spent that same 300 in Brazil, that 300 would have got me 1,500 Hayites, right? 300 US would have got me 1,500. Here, 300 only got me 900. It's triple, right? It's triple, right? But I'm used to more than that. I'm used to 4 and 5 times the money. So this money is only like 1/3 behind US, which is strong for them. It's strong for them. It's only 1/3. It's not like that 0.0000 ridiculous type shit. So that's why people from other places come here, so they can earn in the Peruvian economy. Yeah. Wise card. Yeah. I guess I don't have Wise card though. I guess. But yeah, the flight. Well, yeah, people say that you got a trip, man. If you ain't flying from where I'm flying from, it's gonna be different for you. Right? I'm flying from California, man. Oh well, San Francisco, California, or even if it was LA, even if it was Los Angeles, LAX, Los Angeles, California, Frisco or Oakland, flying from the West Coast. Nigga, if you flying from New York, it's different. If you're flying from Chicago, it's different. If you're flying from Texas, it's different. So it's a trip when people ask me that. But if you ain't flying from where I'm flying from, it's going to be different for you. The flight for me is not the same for you. But to answer the question, if you're this curious, to answer the question of how long I had to fly, from Bay Area to here was 2 flights, right? And each flight was about 5 hours. Well, the second flight was like 4 hours. So the first flight was a little over 5, like 5.5, or the flight time was 5:25, and we made it faster than that. So it was the first flight was a little over 5 hours. The second flight was a little under 4 hours, so about 9, if you must know. But again, if you're flying from somewhere else, your time is not going to be my time. I don't know why people always ask that. It takes as long as it takes. Because really where them questions come from, if people being scared of Thailand flights, people are scared of long flights is what it is. That's where that question comes from. People are scared of long flights. If you're a traveler, suck it up and just do it. It is what it is. And that's about right, because when I go to Brazil is about 10 hours. 10 or 11 hours. Normally 2 flights. The first leg could be anywhere from 5 or 6 hours. And so that's about right. Yeah, man, it takes as long as it takes, man. The travel shit. If you're a traveler, you're gonna travel, man. All that little 3-hour bullshit from New York to DR, or an hour and a half from Miami to DR. All that little bullshit, that's out the window in 2025. We big boy, we take flights over here. We don't cry about flight. We might cry about the price for the flight. Nah, that I can understand. We might cry about the price, but we don't care about the hours. It takes as long as it takes, bro. Just know when you go where you're going, you're gonna be lit. LA flight, hey, big LA flights are a lot closer to those. Busted up. Well, that too. Yeah, that too. Yeah, especially LA. In California. You're right. We can hit it a little faster. You're definitely right. California, probably to Texas, can hit South America a little closer, obviously, than people in the East Coast. You're right. So, so far, I only had the 2. I only been here like a full day now. And the one in the brothel, was $15, right? 50 souls, 50 souls, which is $15. Then the one on the street was double, 100 souls for $30, right? So basically, I spent $45 between two chicks. You can't be mad at that, man. You can't be mad at that. $15. Now my thing is, I can't do the BBJ, man. Even though this chick was bad though, it would take some Beyonce level 11 to get me off with condom blowjob. I mean, the beauty level would have to be past 10. Remember, I'm an old man. You know, it takes a lot. It takes a lot to get going. So, boss need that natural. I need that natural suction. And once I get the natural suction, I can put the condom on for sex. I'd rather not, but I could put the condom on for sex. But I need that natural. And they was not trying to do it in the establishment. And most of the time in the establishments, that is the official statement. But normally you can work something once you get them in a room, right? But that is like the real rule. That is the real rule. The real rule, everything covered. Even the BJ, everything is covered in the establishment. That's the real rule. But normally you can work a little something once you get them in a room and offer them a little more. But last night they wasn't fucking with it. They was not fucking with it. I don't know. Maybe go on a slower night, or it's not. Even though it's a lot of girls, it was a lot of guys too. And last night was a Thursday, so maybe got to catch them when they're more thirsty. Catch them when the men to the women ratio is a lot lower. But it ain't that deep. It was nice though. I'm glad I went. Stacks 82. Shout out to Stacks 82. Yeah, you was really pulling up on a stream I did before I left. It's cool. I can't complain. This is only day 2. Or you can say it's day 2. You got a trip. I got here when I say Thursday, right? But I got here. My plane landed at 3 in the morning. And guess what? Check-in at the hotel wasn't until 3 p.m. I was like, what? 12 hours. I land at 3 in the morning, but I can't check in at 3 in the afternoon. Not even 12 noon. 3 p.m. I said, oh, hell no. But I already talked to them before I came. So I paid extra just to get right into my room. So they charged me like half. Just to come in, and I ended up getting in my room about 5:30 because my plane landed around 3. I didn't leave the airport till about 4-ish. Waited for the Uber, and the Uber got me to the hotel about 5:30 a.m. So I remember I didn't even lay down to go to sleep till like 6 in the morning. But guess what? Otherwise, they wasn't gonna let me in that room till 3 that afternoon. I'm like, what? Oh, hell no. They did say I could leave my stuff in the lobby and just walk around. I said, what the hell I'm gonna do at 5 in the morning, at 6 in the morning, a.m.? What the hell I'm gonna do at 6 in the morning walking around Lima, Peru? When half of the people still be trying to say it's somewhat can be dangerous, not dangerous, but people do say be on alert, be on guard. So what the hell I'm gonna do at 6 in the morning, walking around 6 in the morning? So I paid. So my room I upgraded my room. My room is almost $90 a night because I have the jacuzzi. I thought to get some footage. I still might. It's only my second day. Depending on I get a chick that's down, maybe a chick from a website, put her ass on X on some Relo shit. So I said, you know what? It's all relatively cheap. Let me just get to their top room. Their top room is only $90 a night, so less than 100, right? And I'm only doing like 5 nights, so that's like 500. Well, not even 500 because it's 90. So what's that? 450. So what's up 450? But this is where they got me though. My plan was to put it on my card. I was going to put it on my card, mostly my credit card, not even my debit. And when I got there, they only wanted cash. I said, "Oh man." I mean, I got it, kind of. Well, I got it, but like now I got to pull some more out the ATM and all that bullshit. The plan was to just put that whole bitch on my card. The 450, 500, whatever, put that on the card and have my cash to the neck. I had to dip into my cash to pay it. But it's cool. But one thing, the Wi-Fi is not Wi-Fiing up in there. And if I'm paying $90 a night, and it's a nice suite. It's a nice suite with the jacuzzi pool, but the Wi-Fi is not kicking in. I'm still using my own data, which I got, but still. I shouldn't have to keep using my own data, and I'm paying 90, and I haven't set up my laptop to do a live yet. I'll probably do that later this evening. Right now, I'm just on my phone in Starbucks. I'm on my phone in Starbucks, and the first time I went live, because all yesterday, I was just out and about. So, yeah. Figure this shit out, man. But I figured since I'm in Starbucks, and I know Starbucks got Wi-Fi, right? Starbucks got Wi-Fi. I said, let me go live. I don't know how many people are gonna hop on the live. Just let me go live, and whoever's on here is gonna hear it. Because this is impromptu, this is really nothing. I get it. This is nothing, but I'm still gonna put it on my members because I want my you know me. I want my channel. I want my page to look a certain way. I don't want it to look hella random with like this random ass live that's on here, but you know. So whoever is listening to this right now, you're listening. The most of you guys are not on my members, and I get it because I don't have a lot of stuff on my members yet. So I have a members, but I don't have a lot of stuff on there. So that's why I don't push it like that. But it is what it is. So I got another one. What up, big balls? Did you find the women attractive? Yeah, especially in a brothel. Especially in a brothel. Oh man, they were like certified. But that makes sense, right? That's like their female version of Avengers, Assemble. They built that team, man. They built that team. In the brothel I went to was their main flagship brothel. Dude, they had whole ass shows going on the stage. They had a rock band. They had a real live rock band up there. They had girls dancing to Beyonce. They did the works. It's 2 floors. It's 150 rooms. Girls from all over, Ecuadorians, Venezuelans, Colombians. They had one black. I don't know what she was. I know she wasn't American black. I only seen one black chick, and she had a nice body on her. Nice body. Her skin was, she's darker than me. It's funny. You know what? I don't know why. All over the world, man. All over the world. I gotta say this. I don't know why blacks do this to each other. Because she was cute. And I would just try to give her a look, and I could tell she was purposely looking away. I had all these Latina chicks looking at me, and disclosure, I wore this. I just wore this last night. Okay, whatever. Like I said, when I leave here, I'm gonna shower and I'm gonna put on something different. But I wore this last night. It's fucking hot out here. So I'm walking around looking like this. All the girls have this googly eye on me. And that's another thing too. Yeah, girl. Well, I guess they didn't trip. So girls was like catcalling me when I was walking through. So they have one security that's my size, that's actually a little bigger than me. He got me by like an inch. He's as wide as me, but he don't quite have the definition. But he's their biggest dude. And a lot of times, I don't appreciate how big I am until I see somebody else big. Because to me, I'm just me. Everybody tell me I'm big, but I don't really know that because I'm just me. But I see this dude, and this dude is big. And me and him are side by side. And so when me and him were walking through, it's funny. It's like it was kind of helping him too. Me being there was boosting him because it was able to show somebody his size, right? Even though he was, I guess, Peruvian. So I was saying that you're my brother, and so so he made sure he walked around with me for at least a few minutes because he could have just let me go. He wanted, it was me and him was just walking through, and yeah, it was a trip. Well, me and him walking through, girls were like, whoa. So girls were catcalling, going like this, all this kind of stuff. But yet, when I went to them and asked them for the BBJ, nobody wanted to do it. Make it make sense. I don't know. So anyway, I was chilling there. I had a good seat in like their main floor room. I bought a couple of, you know me, I be on Smirnoffs. I be on like different Smirnoff type drinks. I don't do beer. So I'm drinking my Smirnoffs and I'm watching the shows and I'm looking at the hoes. Show. That shit was lit. But again, I only mess with the one chick. But so we're gonna see what they do tonight. So that's the biggest one. They have two other ones. That's the biggest one. They got two smaller ones. Before I leave, I'll probably hit them just to see what they do. But I hope they're not on that bullshit. And that's crazy because all these countries are different, man. In Brazil, it's not even a question of BBJ in the casas. Even in the casas, they regularly don't do condom head in the brothels in Brazil. Now they do condom sex. When it's time for the sex, they pull it out. But for the chupa, for the blowjob, it's natural. So it's funny how these different countries have their own different cultures. And the vibe I was getting last night from all them chicks in the brothel was like TJ, Mexico, Tijuana. They was on that shit heavy, man. I never forget. This is why when I go back, I counted them, 12 different women, 12. All 12 said the same thing like a robot. But I'm thinking, because TJ, right? They're scared of the cartel, they all work for the cartel. And I guess they was just scary. They didn't know who the hell I was, this big black dude. And they would not fuck with it. Not one. I said, for extra money, I give you more money. At one point, I was just going to double. I might have would have just because, but I was just testing it. I said, okay, because it's cheap anyway, right? So I said, I give you double. They would not do it at all. They would not. I said, wow. I said, man, the cartel got these girls spooked. They fall in line like good little soldiers. Now, maybe if I was Hispanic, maybe if I spoke Spanish, maybe if I was a smaller guy, who knows, they might have. But my big black ass, they were like, nope. We'll do it, but not, but condom. I said, oh, man. I said, no, thank you. That's the vibe I got last night, though, at the casa. I ain't gonna lie. And these girls look as bad as they look. It ain't gonna do me no good if I can't get no condom, if I can't get a hit blowjob without condom. So, yeah. Otherwise, now you just eye candy. Now I'm just gonna look at you. Okay, now I'm gonna look at you for free. You can get some of this money out of my pocket, but now I'm gonna look at you for free. Because we're gonna go in the room and it ain't gonna do for me what I needed to do for me. Yeah, it'd be a little visual. Even last night, the one that I had, man, she got on the floor and did what she did. Her ass sticking out in the back while she's sucking. I'm looking down, see the top of her head and all the shit. But really didn't work for me. So basically, I paid her for nothing. I paid her for a show. Basically, I paid her for a show. But again, it was only $15, so you can't be mad. But $15 can add up though. So I don't know, man. But I do know certain places are different. Certain chicks, they be on that bullshit. They feel like they know they worth. They not low class this. They high class this. They know they worth. They not. All this old kind of, man, I ain't trying to hear all that, man. Suck a nigga dick or something. Self-hate is real. Yeah, Tim Howard. Get me back on track. That she didn't even look African. Remember, I just came from Africa. She looked like a brown skin, darker than me, Afro something. I don't know. I heard they have Afro-Peruvians. If she was, then she was an Afro-Peruvian. She looked like she could have been an Afro-Colombian. Or Afro-Peruvian, right? Take your pick. Afro/something, right? But she didn't look African. No offense to my sisters. Africans have a certain look. And remember, guys, I did Africa in October. So I know what Africans look like. They have banging bodies, though. Woo. The African women have banging bodies. But their faces, so no. She looked like a dark-skinned Colombian. And she could have been Afro-Peruvian. I don't know. But clear skin tone. Even though she was dark, that skin tone was clear. She was tall. She was slender with a bubble booty. Not gonna lie. Tall, slender, pretty with a bubble booty. And I almost hollered at her. But just kind of, when I walked by her a few times, she purposely would kind of like turn her head away. I'm like, wow. I said, me and you are the two darkest things. Me and you are the two darkest things in here. You're darker than me. And you're going to act like that? It is what it is, man. But you're right. Self-hate is real. Yeah, you get what you pay for. $15. Yeah, I know. But shit. You're right. No, I wasn't mad. And I tell you, and the visual was cool. Now, you know what would have been worth it? Again, it's only $15. $9.99. Are you out of your mind? Hell, she would have let me get footage. That would have covered up for it. And she would have let me get footage too, because she did suck me, but it was with the condom, so nothing really happened. And I kind of hit it from the back, but nothing was really happening, right? But the visual was cool. She was like a 8.5, 9. This one I'm talking about she was Ecuadorian, sexy too, sexy Ecuadorian. So the visual was cool for $15. I just didn't get But if she would have let me do the footage, would have covered it. But she wouldn't even do that. So at the end, at least I just wanted like a regular photo, right? I said, can we take a photo together? She's like, oh, no. I said, God, man. I said, you just so strict. Whatever. I can't get a photo. I'm not even talking about getting video footage. Hello. That would have been dope. I'm not talking about video footage. I'm talking about just getting a photo. No. I'm like, wow. All right. $15 to $15. You get what you pay for, right? So, you can't be mad. You can't be mad. And that's the real rules. That's the real rules. And I know that. But I'm used to most places, of course they're going to do it for if they only make $15, you offer another $5, right? That's like a third of it. You know. Yeah. Whatever, man. This shit crazy, man. This manga shit crazy. I don't know. I just wanted to get on here and tell y'all my first day. I landed Lima 3 in the morning. Oh, and good or bad, I guess. I found that someone told me this. I wasn't sure, and I found out. Lima, they don't stamp your passport. You don't get a stamp. That's crazy. I hear, they log it in on their system digitally. They log it in that you're there, but they don't give you a stamp in your passport. most of us travelers, that's kind of half the fun, right? We kind of want the stamps, right? We want to collect the stamps. Lima doesn't stamp. You don't get a stamp for Lima. They just say enjoy, but I will say this: the immigration went quick. They had one of the fastest immigrations. Now, yeah, we had a lot of people. We didn't have we had a good sized amount of people off the plane, and they had a good number of workers. But for some reason, it seemed to go fast. But I see why. When I got up there, they said, "Okay, how many days you here for? Why are you here? Okay, enjoy your stay." I'm like, "What?" Like in and out. I felt like it was supposed to be something more. I felt like it should have been something more. So I guess that's why they went so damn fast. Lima, I guess they keep it lit. They don't even care about all that. You don't get no stamp in your passport, and they ask you a couple of questions, and they tell you to kick rocks. Go have fun. So that was dope. Then I went to the money exchanger, exchanged 300, and my 300 US got me 900 of their dollars, because it's like 3 to 1. It was really like 3.35. So my 300, I think it got me 948. But I noticed even the money exchanger gave me some crummy money. I'm like, whatever, long as it's spent. But that bit me in the ass, because when I went to my hotel and I wanted to pay my hotel on my credit card, first of all, they didn't want to take the credit. They only wanted cash. Good thing I had changed some. So I give them the money directly from the money exchanger. One of the bills have a tear in it, and they say they can't take it. I said, what the fuck, man? I got this from the money exchanger. Ooh, shit. Hold on. I see that pink? We'll catch her when she come back around. Yeah, man. What the hell? Get out the way. Yeah, I'm in the Starbucks, though. I can move a little bit. I can move around. Show y'all some of the mall. Yeah, get out the way. Pink, pink, pink. Ooh. So this is a little food court shit. This is a food court. That's where I ate yesterday at the Tato's. So is it called Tato's? No, the mall is Tato's. That's right. The whole mall is Tato's. That's right. So the spot is Polo's. Let me see how much of this the signal I keep. This signal is coming from Starbucks. Right here. Got a Smart Fit gym up there. If I was inclined to go to the gym, I'll go up there, but I hit the gym every day in the States. I'm on vacation. Even though I will probably hit the gym with Razor Rays if his ass ever makes it out here. But yeah. So we're walking till the signal go away and come back and show y'all where I ate yesterday. I ate too much food, man. I put myself in a food coma. I did too much. Right there, see? This is all you can eat. You make your plates. You make your plates. You make your plates. And then you go pay for it over here. You gotta weigh it. You put it on the scale and you weigh it. Yeah. It's hot out here, so I sat under the canopy. The shade. You see everybody sitting under the shade. Woo, right now. Okay, so right now, oh man. Let me put the camera back on me. Fuck. Woo. It's hot right now. This sun ain't no joke, boy. So yeah. So I ate, matter of fact, I sat right there. Right where that plate is. I sat there. But yeah, at that table, I caught the edge of the shade. You see, everybody's trying to be under the shade. It's hot out here, boy. God damn. So it's hot in Lima, Peru, man. So I'm about to go shower and put on the other tank top. I knew it was gonna be hot, so I brought hella different tank tops. So especially for the daytime. But shit, I wore this last night because it was hot last night at 1 in the morning. God damn. South American heat, boy. So yeah. This out here. It has like a Mexico, Cancun type feel to it for some reason. Hard to explain. It has like a Mexico, Cancun, Tulum type feel. So that's what it kind of feels like. You see the mountains in the background, palm trees. Yeah. Yeah, but right now, this is only going from the Starbucks Wi-Fi. And if I get too far away, it's gonna go away. Ask me how I know. Because you guys almost had a stream. Yeah, it almost would have been 24 hours ago. It was around this time. It was around this time yesterday when I came to eat lunch at that spot. And I set it up and everything to go live, and it wasn't a strong enough signal, so I couldn't go live. So yeah, it was about this same time yesterday. So you almost had the stream 24. But then again, I wouldn't have had that story, because the story would have been then was I got in at 3 in the morning, got to the hotel around 5:30 in the morning, and instead of letting me put it on my credit card, they wanted cash. And I just paid like half a day just to go in and crash. So I wouldn't have had much of a story. Today, which is my second day, I can tell you about my first day, which is yesterday. And I'm gonna do this again later this evening. I'm gonna go live from my hotel room on my laptop computer, especially if we get the Wi-Fi. So you guys that tune into this one, you guys hear this story a second time and a third time, but I go in more detail. I just wanted to do this since I was in Starbucks, and I know Starbucks have Wi-Fi. I said, why not? Put some points on the board. You always late. Shout out to Mr. Mitchell, top of my list. $5. I got here late. Do the postman finish the job, or did they rush you like a DR? That's a good question. So far, I only had 2, right? I only had 2. I had one at a brothel. Funny, I had one of each. Well, I hadn't did the website. It's a 3D. But I did one in the brothel and one on the street. So the brothel one is what it is. The brothel one is a set time. They tell you it's 20 minutes. The brothel is $15 for 20 minutes. So it is what it is. So it's on you how you spend your 20 minutes. So And the one on the street, I don't know. I'm getting different things, but I only had one street one so far only. But I've heard different things even before I got down here. So the one I had on the street, 30 US, 100, 100 souls. 100 souls is 30 US, right? And so when she got to the room, once she got in the room, she talked about that it's for 30 minutes, a half hour. And I said, wait a minute. I thought it was 4 hours. She said, no, if you want an hour, it's 200, which is 60, right? I said, an hour is 200. She said, yeah, an hour is 200. I said, I'm good with the hour then. I'm good with the 30 minutes. Then she kept pushing. She just wanted the 200. She wanted the 60. She kept saying, no, 200. I said, no, hell no, ain't no damn 200. No 60. So the 30 minutes, it wasn't rushed. No. Basically, to answer your question, they not on that DR time. No places on that DR time like DR, man. DR is a place all on their own, man. DR is, and I'm qualified to have this statement because I am the monger. I'm the monger. This is what I do. So I don't get on here saying I'm not a password bro. Shout out to my homie. I won't say his name because I got at him already in his comment. He know who he is. Say he not a password bro, but do the most password bro ass shit. Have it on the thumbnail. Late night thirst, all the shit. But you're not okay, right? This is what I do, and I do it in different countries. I done went to countries some of y'all niggas ain't went to yet. Some of y'all ain't went to Brazil, which is crazy. A lot of y'all, I'm glad some of y'all finally starting to go to Thailand. That's good. Some of y'all finally got over your fears of ladyboys. Ladyboys and long flights. Some of y'all finally going to Thailand. Some of y'all ain't been to Brazil. A lot of us ain't been to Africa. And guess what? I put up in a new spot, Peru. So I do what it do. So if anybody can fucking talk, Big Boss can talk about manga. Again, it's only my opinion because I'm only one person and everybody is different. But at the very least, I don't have 2 cents. I have like a 10-cent opinion, not even a 2 cent. I have a quarter. I have a quarter opinion about mongering. I could talk that shit. And with all these mongering countries, DR is pretty much at the bottom. Well, Tijuana is at the bottom. Mexico, Tijuana, and then DR Sasua is right behind them. Right? So ain't nobody on that. Hell, I don't even think the TJ chicks are on DR time. The problem with the TJ chicks, they're just too robotic. That's the only problem with them. But they're not scammy, if that makes sense. The Mexico TJ chicks, they're not scammy. They're not trying to scam you. They're not trying to change the price when they get into the room. They tell you one price on the street, but as soon as they get into the room, they want to change the price and all of that. The only DR, that's DR shit. And y'all niggas love that fucking DR. Y'all niggas love DR. So even the Mexico TJ chicks don't even do that. I just don't like them because they're too business-like and too robotic. They're too robotic in business in TJ. But only Sasua chicks are scammy and rush you. Leche Papi. Don't get me started. I've been there 5 times. Don't get me started. The best place for mongering is Thailand and Brazil. The best place for mongering. Now I'm talking about mongering. Now if you're talking other shit, you go to somebody else's channel. But y'all niggas buy pussy. Y'all niggas buy pussy. So the best place for mongering is Thailand. And Jay Rello, even though he's fucking up, even his fumbling, he's finding that out. Even with his whack ass fumbling, even Jay Rello finding, or Pattaya, not so much Bangkok, and I told him that too. He didn't listen. For Pattaya is #1 on earth for what we do. It's Thailand Pattaya. You guys got to get over your fear of flying and ladyboys. And then number 2 is Brazil, the mighty Brazil. And then after that, a lot of these other places fall in line, right? But I'm talking overall. So I'm the one to make that assessment. This is only day 2. This is the beginning of day 2. So I have like a few more days here, and I'm gonna figure it out. All right, so I guess that's my signal. I guess that's my signal to end the stream because it keeps cutting out. But yeah, we're gonna do this again. We're gonna do this again probably later this evening. I notice I'm on New York time, right? I mean, so because I'm only 3 hours ahead of Cali. So I guess where I'm situated down here, I'm lined up with the New York. So I'm on you guys' East Coast time. Yeah, the Wi-Fi is at Starbucks, Mr. Because also I'm gonna try to do that today. Again, I'm gonna try to find a Claro, and I'm gonna put a chip in my other phone. Not on this phone. I'm not fucking with this phone like that. But I have another phone, a little cheap little burner phone. I'm gonna try to get a Claro chip in my burner phone. The Claro in here is closed for remodeling. I'm like, God damn, that would have been too easy. That would have been an easy layup. But I guess that's too much like right. So I got to go way out my way and go to another a Claro spot so I can put a Claro Peruvian SIM card in my other phone. This phone is only where I have Wi-Fi. So, oh, and when I get back to the hotel, we're gonna have to fix that Wi-Fi situation. But that's what it is. So, handle it, huh? Oh, you just got to LA, huh? That's what's up. All right. Yeah. Oh, that's what's up. Not rush, but watch for the price change on the street. Yeah, I didn't like that. Well, I don't know. They better not play that. So like I said, I'm gonna hit up another zone. I'm in Mega Plaza. I'm gonna go to Zapita. I'm gonna go to Zapita zone in the daytime and see what that do. I mean, what most you can do in the daytime, right? So find where they're hanging out, and then see if they standing in front of short time hotels. Yeah. Thanks for the $5. DR is for the brothers that need a huge bump and don't care about how the chicas look. Yeah, but I wouldn't even say that. Their looks are not the problem for the most part. Even though quality has gone down, even though their looks, that's not the problem. The problem is their fucking attitudes. Just like American chicks. I said this on the stream before I left. The hardware is not the problem. Meaning the body, right? The hardware is not the problem. The problem you know Bossy is on it. When Bossy gets quiet, when I get quiet and my attention folk, you know I'm on it, man. Bossy on it. Yeah. But again, these chicks' fucking attitudes, man. Females need a worldwide attitude adjustment. A worldwide. If their attitudes were different, this would be a whole different world. It's the fucking attitudes. It's the entitlement. They entitled. They have an attitude. They think they're the shit. They know they work. They want to play games. All this other kind of shit. But yeah. Oh, the Uber is great. The Uber works here very good. And that's a suggested way to get around here, Uber. Not the taxis. Even locals keep stressing to me not to get in regular taxis. So that tells you something. locals keep stressing, don't get in a regular taxi. I'm like, damn, what be going on down here? What you know that I don't know? So I won't. And sometimes when you like out and about, the taxi dudes be hollering out and at you. I be like, no thank you, no thank you, no thank you. They just do the Ubers. Uber, and Uber works great. And they don't play them damn Uber games. They don't play them games like DR or even fucking Africa. Kenya, Nairobi had this bad too. Now they didn't have it bad as DR, but about probably less than half, probably about 30 to 40% of the African Ubers, when they pull up, they're trying that DR shit. They're about, oh, can you pay me cash because there's always some bullshit they say. Oh, I have a hard time getting paid from Uber or some shit. How are you gonna have a hard time? It's set up the way it's fucking set up. If you have a fucking bank account, if you have an account, how do you have a hard time being? But in Nairobi, Kenya, Nairobi, they be on that bullshit. It's not as bad as DR. And I know you guys know. I know you guys heard that they went on. They put it out. So we talked about it in the travel groups. DR supposedly has no more Uber no more. Uber pulled their services from DR because of too much scamming. They got too many complaints from the Americans when they was on vacation that they was getting scammed. So from what's said, nah, that wasn't worth flipping my camera. Yeah, the DR Uber cartel. Well, as far as I know, Uber already said that they're canceling Uber in DR. So that's what they get. Uber said that they're canceling Uber in DR. So for scams. And Nairobi is not that bad, but they do pull that bullshit. It's been time and time again when I was in Nairobi for 2 weeks. And every now and again when I order the Uber, that African Uber driver would come up, oh man, can you pay me in cash? I said, no, I'm gonna pay you on the app. So, they don't do none of that here. I haven't had that. I only been here 2 days. I haven't had that happen one time, and I'm only getting around by Uber. Today I might experiment, and I might try to hop on a bus line just to see how it is, right? Because I hear the bus is more efficient. Because traffic could be crazy here. It's one main road, so traffic could be crazy. But the bus has its own lane, so the bus can move freely in its own lane, where traffic, you can get caught up in traffic. So I'm gonna try to hop on a bus to a different zone, or it might just get lazy and hop in the Uber. We'll see. But that being seen, she got the little sun umbrella. It ain't raining. It ain't raining out here, but it's hot as shit. Soon as this would have to be like, this would be a vampire's worst place, boy. Soon as you step out the shade, that direct contact with sun, burn your skin, boy. Man, what's on the side of my, what the hell is this, man? Am I tripping, y'all? Yeah, this sunlight is no joke. I don't know how close we are. I don't know how close Peru is down to the equator or nothing. But the heat is like straight heat, like beaming down on you. Soon as you walk from under the shade, and as soon as that sunlight hits your skin, I'm like, damn. So it's hot out here. So we're gonna see what it is, man. Them silver Nissan Altimas ain't shit. I guess, man. Them umbrellas really help on the hot. Yeah, I bet. This shit is hot, boy. She doesn't want to get darker. Yep, exactly. Yeah, they big on that out here. They big on that. So I'm gonna step out into the sun again like a vampire. Hold on. Whoa. Blade, Daywalker. Shit. Yeah, it's bright. It's hot. Hot, hot, hot. How you doing, my friend? Yeah. Good thing it's a little breeze. It's a little breeze kicking right now, so that's good. It's a little breeze. Hold on. I'm walking away from Starbucks, so I'll probably lose the signal again if I get too far from Starbucks. But yeah, hold on. Hold up. Mountains. I knew. Let's go back to Starbucks. Under the shade, boy. Under the shade, boy. Planet Chicken, huh? I heard that. I might have to go there. Planet Chicken. Yeah, so that's what it is, man. Come back. Come back in. All right, Negroes. You ain't gonna keep me on here all day. I got stuff to do. Like say, if I had the SIM card, I can walk and talk. So I'm gonna work on that. I'm gonna work on that while I get up when I get going. So see, I'm sweating already. I ain't even did nothing. Damn. Already. This is crazy. It's hot out here, bro. So yeah, I'm glad I brought a bunch of tank tops. So again, I'll hook up with Razor Rays. If any of you guys see Razor Rays, tell him he needs to check in. Rays, you got to check in. Rays got to check in with Big Boss. All right? All right, mommy. Little girl. But yeah, man. I'm about to shut this down. Thanks for the few super chats, man. I made about 20 bucks in super chats. Look at that. That's almost a chica. Well, at the brothels it is. At the brothels it is. At the brothels it's 15. It's $15 at the brothels and about $30 on the street. So I think I'm gonna do that. When I do this for real, this ain't gonna be no J Rello shit. But we gonna do a chica fundraiser. Like for real. I'm gonna say, hey, I need multiples of 30s for chicas. So 60, 90, I mean that guy gets $1,000, $2,000. I just need a few bucks for some chicas. Somebody buy me a chica. I'm gonna do a chica fundraiser. Later. But alright guys, man. Okay, thank you. You just gone. Did you knock down? Oh, you just got on? Yeah, two. I'm gonna rehash this, man. I'm gonna rehash this. Do a more, more formal in my room, set up the hotel room, or set up the laptop in the hotel room, get the Wi-Fi. But I just came live now because I'm in Starbucks, and I know Starbucks has a Wi-Fi. So I said, let me just hop on and, get some points on the board and just say something to the people while I'm out here. But, yeah, I'm going to go live again. All right. That being said, everybody, this is the Biggity Iggity Bossy Bossellini from Lima, Peru. Do what it do in Starbucks. Oh, man. Stay tuned. Later. Woo.